Chicky.
And I am Hippie.
All right. Well, we are here again doing our little podcast. And today, over 70, we are talking about being over 70 and different things that we do. Both of us are writers. I've written a book. She's written a couple of books. She's on her second book, right?
Mhm.
Second book. And I'm writing a movie script. So we're going to talk about writing. And if anybody's interested in learning a little bit about it. So, what's our first thing?
Okay, we talked about developing a writing routine, and we both decided that we don't really have a steadfast routine. We write when the muse hits us.
Right. I don't know anybody that's a writer that does it on a routine like 8 to 5. I mean, there may be some that do it, but it would be very difficult to say I'm going to do it from 9 to 3 every day.
Mhm.
But I'm sure there are people that do it. I just don't know how they do it.
It's. I tried something interesting, the Pomodoro technique, where you set a timer for 30 minutes and then you just write without stopping yourself.
Oh, okay.
And that kind of gave me some energy to keep going in writing. But no, I write when the muse hits me or when I've got spare time and I start to feel guilty that I should be writing.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes boredom will help you write too.
Yes. Yeah.
Like if I just don't have anything to do and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to go swimming. And then when I come back, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write, I'm going to shave off some of this stuff on this movie script, and I'm going to be better. And I get in the mood and get kind of excited about it.
That's good. And you say your niche is nonfiction.
Yes, because I wrote a book about my life. Now I'm writing a movie about my life. It's based off the book.
Mhm.
So this is a nonfiction situation. And that's, you know, some people like nonfiction, some people don't. You know, some people like fantasy, they like fiction, they like you to make up crap. And I like nonfiction. I just like true stories. I love to watch anything true crime or anything that's really happened. And my story is a true story. So yours is a nonfiction, but it's based on some of your life experiences, right?
Exactly. And I enjoy nonfiction because you get to do a lot of research and you get to learn about so many different things that you didn't know anything about.
Right.
But the research can be overwhelming and kind of gives me a headache sometimes.
Yeah,
I persevere.
yeah. Well, we all do that. I mean, that's just part of it. You know, not everybody wants to sit around and write, but I will honestly say that when I wrote the book the first time, I was so diligent. Sometimes I'd write 9 hours straight, sometimes 11. And it was so interesting to me that I even remembered half the stuff.
Oh yeah.
My fingers were on fire. I couldn't type fast enough from what my head was going
Yeah.
because I remember instances and I would be writing all about it. I couldn't believe I remembered that. I even to this day remember stuff that happened.
Mhm.
But when you write about your memoirs, really, it's biography, whatever. It's still a story,
Yes.
even though it's about my life. But in your story, you're making up a character.
Mhm.
So when you make up characters, then you have to build on that character and you have to figure out what's next. And that's hard.
Yeah, it can be. I guess I'm not a natural storyteller.
I'm not either. That's why I'm doing a true story. I don't have to make it up.
Okay, did you ever take any classes to learn the craft of writing?
No, I didn't even like to read books. I think God put me in the seat to write.
Yes.
I can't tell you how much of a burning heart I had. I wanted to write the movie script first.
Mhm.
And my husband at the time, he said, you need a book. So that's how I ended up writing a book. But I told him I don't know how to write a book. He said, I know you can do So I sat down and started writing. It took me 3.5 years, but I did it.
Yeah, it was worth it, and you can feel your passion coming out in that book. That's so well written, even though you didn't know what you were doing. You
Yeah.
really didn't need to know because you had the passion.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I just needed to know how to write. Once I looked at other books,
Mhm.
I looked at them kind of the way that they write, and I wanted it to be a normal writing of what people are used to. And so that's how I did it. But I rewrote and rewrote and rewrote. So it wasn't that simple. Um, you do mostly rewriting when you write anything.
Yeah, they say it's all about the rewrite,
It's all about the rewrite.
which
And,
is frustrating, but it is so true.
right. So when you write, what is it that you do?
I write a couple of pages, then I take a break, and then I come back and look at it again. You know.
Okay, and then rewrite.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you write, rewrite, take a break, come back, come back, come back, come back, and then
Yeah.
say, I can't stand it anymore. I'm not going to look at that thing and just get me away from it. That's what I do sometimes. I just I can't
Yes.
think of anything else. I can't. I mean, I have writer's block, and that's very common.
I have a fantasy about sitting in a little cabin in the woods all by myself, and all I do is write.
Really.
I've never made that happen, and I don't think that I could make it happen. I don't think I could sit and write all day, especially out in the middle of the woods.
Well, in a cabin by myself, I'd be more worried about what we're going to eat me
Exactly.
than worrying about what I'm going to write. It's good to be quiet. You need quiet, but I don't know if you want to be isolated.
Yeah, there's several writing, what do they call it? You know, all the people go, kind of like not a reunion, but a writing camp.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to go to one once, but then I thought, I can handle it.
They have writing camps.
That's not the right word.
Is it like a kind of a meetup
Yeah.
where all the like a symposium sort of like?
Yes.
So
yes.
they just go and everybody, do they share their work?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they each write separately in their little cabins. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. And then I guess they come together and they inspire each other and then they go back to work.
So they critique each other. So they read each other's work.
Yeah. Which
That's
I
a good
did.
idea.
Yes, I did that once in a writing class, and it did help. Because you get a compliment now and then. It really helps.
Yeah, it does. And when I wrote the book the second time, I put out an ad in our local paper, and I asked people, would you like to read my book? You can borrow it and read it, and then all I ask you to do is just give me your opinion on the book. Because before I'm going to go sell it, I want to know if it's even viable, if it's not even worth to sell. So I had 20 people that borrowed my book, and I had to go get them from some people because they were like, forget about my book. They read it and then forget, so I kept a log of everybody. This is something you could do too.
Okay.
But I put a little ad out there, and then I said, if you'll just come by and get the book, or I'll take it to you, then read it, tell me what you think. Well, I got probably 99% good off of that because they loved the book.
Good.
They did.
Yeah.
And then I got the books back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another way to find out if your book's going to be sellable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. What else we got here?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Pretty short and sweet.
Yeah. 10 minutes, or was it more?
I don't know.
I can't see that.
But
I think it was about 10.
I think in conclusion is the fact that,
Yes.
writing is something that you need to enjoy. It's like swimming. I don't like to exercise. So swimming to me is not exercising. I know I'm getting benefits from it. I know I'm exercising while I'm in there, but the water feels so good It doesn't feel like I'm on a treadmill or I'm on a weight machine or I'm lifting something or I'm doing something that,
Doing high kicks.
yeah, sitting where sweaty people are. Oh, yeah, that sweaty person, you're going to sit there and lift. But, writing is something that you need to really enjoy. And sometimes I get so excited about writing, I'm
Me
like,
too.
oh my God, I just love what I just wrote. I just love it. I
You
love
pat
it.
yourself on the back.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't say unless you have connections and you have money to market that you need to go in thinking that you're going to make a lot of money from writing.
Yeah.
You've got to have a good publishers. Generally, self-publishing is not going to work. You might sell some, but you are going to have to do your marketing and pay big for it
Yeah.
to get things sold.
So keep it in the slot labeled hobby. Or just, something, a fun activity that you do whenever. And if you keep the idea in your head of not being able to make a living at it, maybe someday you will make a living.
Yeah. And you know what you can do too? Put your writing, your books in the Library of Congress, and then you can file that away. Maybe 100 years from now, somebody might want to look you up that you're akin
We'll be
to.
dead by then.
Maybe. Well, that's after you die. 100 years, there's like, I wonder what that great 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 grandmother was doing back in the day of the 2025. So they can look in the Library of Congress,
Yeah.
because that's where you find all the things that people do. And if you do just that, you don't even have to sell anything. Just do that and just have something for your legacy. Right? Yeah. So that's what I did. I have the first book in the Library of Congress. I'll put the second book in there and then the movie script. And
Cool.
maybe it might sell today, but maybe it won't. But at least I have it there for my family.
That's a good idea.
So it's not all not worth it. It is worth it because you're a family.
It's what you wrote. God put it in your head, so it's
Right.
definitely valuable.
Yeah. There was like, God, my grandmother wrote some stories. It's so cool, All right. Well, we're going to let you go. And thank you for tuning in to our Over 70s writing. All right. Bye-bye.